and welcome once again to the Indoor League World Championships. Like last week, we're featuring all three sports today. In men's darts, we've 4 England internationals at hockey, with a female bar billiards star and another first-round match from the ladies' darts competition. But we're going to start with arm wrestling, and the first-round matches of the right-handed super heavies. The first match features reigning champion Tony Fitton, the powerlifter from Rochdale, and Roger Jones, who holds the Yorkshire bench press record of 400 pounds. Here's Dave Lanning.
So it's Jones on the left and the reigning champion Tony Fitton. There's Roger Jones. That's Tony Fitton, the reigning Indoor League champion, on the right of picture. And this is the first of these super heavies, over 14 stone. Jones on the left, that's him in the red-coloured vest. Well, he is only 5'7", weighs 17.5 stones, 54-inch chest, 19-inch bicep. A big lad from Sheffield. There's Fitton. Fitton, well, he was an amazing 21 stone when he won this title last year. He's lost a bit of weight, down to 16 stones on a diet. Only 2 inches off that chest, though, which is 54 inches, but he's lost that first fall.
So Fitton, who didn't concede a fall last year, goes one down. Are we going to have a new champion?
So Tony Fitton on the left, he conceded the first ever fall we've seen on television. Won last year's title without losing one fall. One down now against Roger Jones from Sheffield. There's Jones from Sheffield. A miller by trade, likes to play chess, but certainly brawn rather than pawn today. Tony Fitton, of course, from Littleborough in Lincolnshire. Well, he's won that one by default. Jones must have lifted his elbow, so that's one apiece.
So Tony Fitton gets the equaliser through referee Bob Sweeney, disqualifying Jones. Here's the deciding round.
Sliding forward, Jones on the left, Fitton on the right. There they are, engaging clutch. Fitton, of course, the reigning champion, and he seems to be holding on this time. He's lost 5 stones since last year. Says he doesn't fancy his chances. One apiece, the falls. Remember, it's a 2-minute round, and it looks like Jones, he's the one on the left there, seems to be establishing a bit of command here. Referee Bob Sweeney, assistant referee Frank Goddard, they're making sure the rules are applied. Remember, you mustn't raise that elbow. They really are locked together this time. Tony Fitton on the right. Are we going to hear that yell? Well, he's lost by default. He raised his elbow. Jones has won. That's a surprise. Out goes the reigning champion. We're going to have a new champion under the super heavyweight division.
So Fitton goes out, as Dave Lanning said, and we'll have a new champion. Will it be Buster Whitney, our first ever champion, or Peter McDermott, the Northern Counties arm wrestling champion? It's the best of 3 falls, remember.
Go! So it's Whitney on the left. There he is, the first ever arm wrestling champion of the Indoor League in 1973. A very cool customer. His opponent, Peter McDermott from Bolton in Lancashire. New boy in this competition, security officer. So a compelling looking battle. Donald Francis Buster Whitney on the left. He's the man who seems to have got a bit grayer since the last time we saw him in Indoor League. Well, maybe Samson lost his strength when he had drastic things done to his hairstyle. Wonder what's going to happen with Buster Whitney from Dartford in Kent. Arm wrestling 4 years. Started by taking part in the Courage Brewery competition. His opponent, Peter McDermott from Bolton, weightlifter, won the Northern Counties Heavyweight Championships in powerlifting. Has also won the Northern Counties Arm Wrestling Championship in Manchester earlier this year. Under pressure now, though. 2-minute rounds, remember. There's referee Bob Sweeney, who has refereed this sort of thing at World Championship level in the States, getting right down, making sure the rules are applied. Remember, those elbows must stay on that table. And it looks like Buster very much in command. McDermott trains 6 nights a week, weighs over 19 stone, has a 56-inch chest and a 21-inch neck. That's McDermott. 21 inches that neck, girls. That's about 3 inches bigger than Scarlett O'Hara's waist measurement. So this round now, really locked in a gripping encounter. Whitney's been on top, but McDermott's held him just that fraction off the green baize.
Elbow in.
Great drama. Buster Whitney. Hobby is drinking. Cheers to that. He wins the first fall.
If McDermott was fooled by Whitney's grey hair, he should have learned his lesson. Here's round 2.
Go!
So round 2 between, on the right, Whitney. On the left, there's Whitney, the first ever champion, giving away something like 4 stones here to his opponent, Peter McDermott, and he's got him on the go. Just goes to show that it just isn't pure muscle power. You've got to have a bit of psychology, a bit of confidence, and it looks like his elbow's up. Indeed, McDermott is disqualified.
So Whitney enters the semi-finals. Now it's time for Tony Lees of Halifax to go to the rostrum. Lees has been runner-up the past 2 years. Can he reach the final again, or will Eddie Kershaw, a super heavyweight lifting champion, stop him?
Go! So it's Tony Lees from White near Bradford on the right, straight into action. First fall.
Lees with ease, but remember, it's the best of 3 falls. Kershaw hasn't been British powerlifting champion 5 times for nothing.
Well, James Edward Kershaw, there he is on the right last this time. He was flattened in the first fall by Tony Lees' opponent there. He's the one in the blue jumper. It looks like he's on top again this time. Kershaw on the right, Lees on the left of picture. Tony Lees, twice runner-up in this competition. It's at world level this year. Is it going to be 3rd time lucky for Tony Lees, the local boy, Northern Counties and British Junior Powerlifting champion, keep fit fanatic? Well, Kershaw is doing better this time.
Well out the square. Winner of this round.
And he's won it by default, indeed.
Lees loses the second on a disqualification. You don't mess around with these referees, Bob Sweeney and Frank Goddard. Here's the decider.
One apiece then, Lees now on the right, opponent Kershaw on the left. It's 1 fall each. Remember, it's 2-minute rounds, and James Edward Kershaw, after a disastrous first round, really is recovering well. He's got Tony Lees, twice runner-up in this competition, very experienced, very cool, calm, collecting sort of customer, doesn't flap. Now he's putting on the pressure, though. Watch Lees go, a real knuckle buckler this time. Kershaw, known as Eddie, British power lifting champion 5 times. Ambition is to win it once more before he retires. He's in trouble this time. Lees putting the old straight on, and that's it.
So Lees wins through. Now it's time to meet again Bill Richardson. Last year he won the left-handed competition. This time he's in the super heavyweight right-handed. Can he achieve a unique double? Here he is against John Alderson, the British super heavyweight powerlifting champion in 1976.
On the left, here's the colour boy in the blue vest there, the reigning left-handed champion, and a big lad, 19-inch biceps, and the sort of guy that I'd like to have next to me in the trenches. His opponent is John Alderson, and no, honestly, it isn't the star of so many lightweight ITV comedy series. This is John Alderson of Marsh, Cleveland, a newcomer to Indoor League, making a brave old battle against the absolutely fearsome power of Big Bill Richardson. Reigning left-handed champion, wins the first fall, colossal support for him.
First fall to Big Bill. Can John Alderson stop him, or will it be Richardson with that fearsome stare to go through?
Go! 1 fall up then, and now it's Richardson on the right of picture. There he is, incredibly. He's the lightest of our super heavyweights at 14 stone 7 pounds. 5'10" high, magnificent specimen, 20.5-inch biceps, 52-inch chest. And his opponent, though, John Alderson, putting up a tremendous battle against Richardson. Hot favourite. This is Alderson, 5'11", weighs 18.5 stone, 50-inch chest, 19-inch neck. He's a power lifter. In fact, he is the British super heavy champion in 1976. Richardson, of course, more of a bodybuilder, a body beautiful, and a beautiful winner there.
So there we have the first round of the super heavyweights. Next week, more arm wrestling. This time, the first round left-handed matches. Time for us to take a breather. Back in a couple of ticks with 3 darts matches and bar billiards. Al Sidi. And welcome back to part 2 of Indoor League. We're going to kick off with another first-round ladies' darts match. It features Pat Piper, Kent's leading female fighter, and Pam Langridge, who was runner-up in the National Ladies' Championships in 1975. It was Pat Piper who won a close first leg, and she had the advantage of starting first in the second. Here's Dave Lanning.
Pat Piper on the hockey. Barry Tromlow, you were New Zealand World Champion, 69. Odd stance, this girl. Seems to lean forward.
100.
Yes, I think she's using... I think she was a bit smaller than the other girl, but she's still really leaning and pushing that dart straight in.
Pam Langridge, apparently a lot more balanced, but let's just have a look at Pat again. She seems to lean forward.
She keeps the body still. She's just the arm doing the work. It's very good
55.
grouping.
55, she's scoring well. Pat Piper in her big telly bow, really going like a steam engine. Pam
60.
Langridge, one of the favourites, very steady player. So this is Pat Piper, leg up. You see the way she leans forward, not the purist's stance by any stretch,
60.
but very effective nonetheless. Pam Langridge. Pam Langridge, of course, is, well, she's getting a bit ragged now.
33.
Well, 33, but she's going to say that Pam has achieved the ultimate captains of man's team in Shoreham, down there in Sussex by the sea. Pat Piper across the county border in Kent.
22.
Gets 22, and suddenly the rot set into leg 2. Pat, of course, 1 up. Remember, it's the best of 3. Can Pam Langridge get her game together? What over the top?
25.
25, not really. 60, 60, 33, 25 Pam Langridge, and Pat Piper 100, 55, 60, 22. Those are the scores in the second leg. So a little bit of a lull.
41.
41 scored. Pam Langridge, she reached the National Ladies Championship semi-finals last
55.
year. Jean Dickinson, of course, the reigning Indoor League champion and already through the preliminary rounds of this year's series, was the eventual winner of that title. So we've got the real bells of the board on parade in Indoor League.
85.
Good darts from Pat Piper, 85. She needs 138, so Pat Piper looking very cool.
40.
Well ahead
Pat
now.
Unicorn 138.
138. Well, 60, 54 to 12s is her shot. That's 1. She wants 137. She wanted a 57. Has she got it? Not quite.
78 scored.
Yes, she has. Well, it's good darts there, really. Rat-a-tat-tat. 78. That leaves her 60. And Pam Langridge, one of the anti-post favourites, now beginning
66.
to look for a miracle. That's
Pat now
66.
requires 60.
Bit towards them. Can Pat Piper finish with such spectacular ease as she did in the last leg? She's got a single 20. She wants double top. She's got one over the top, one at the top of the board, and 1 too
scored.
low. 210 she wants. 162 going for Pam Langridge, and there isn't a 3-dart conventional
60.
shot out for 162, but she gets 60.
Pat now require 20.
And Pat Piper now needs 210s down there at 4 o'clock on the board to wrap up this qualifying round. She has got it.
So Pat Piper calls the tune and goes through to the quarter-finals. Now it's the turn of the men, and 2 England stars are at the hockey. Billy Leonard, the 76-77 News of the World champion, and Cyril Hayes, the gentle giant of English darts. Leonard won the first leg, and he needs 191 to win the match.
Both wrong trebles. 191 Bill Leonard needs. This has been quite a long leg by Indoor League standards.
60. Cyril requires 128.
128. Let's see. He gets a single 20. He wants 48 now. He'll come down. He needs now 2 16s.
96 scored.
Bill Leonard.
Bill
wanting
requires 131.
31. Well, 60 39. He's come down. He's got a 51 now. It's a single 17. Wants 114. Looks across for the 54. Treble 18. Misses it.
41 scored.
41 scores. So now Cyril Hayes.
And Cyril now requires 32.
White power with the referee. Just puts him straight. 2 16s he wants to level up this first game.
Game on Cyril.
It's there. Very, very tight, but it's there. Cyril Hayes, Bill Leonard, 1 apiece.
So Hayes makes it 1 apiece. All to play for as we join MC Mike Palmer.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 leg all. Bill Leonard has won the toss, and we'll start our 3rd leg. Match on, please.
So Bill Leonard starts the 3rd and deciding leg in this preliminary round.
43.
43. Cyril Hayes has levelled it up. He's the man on the hockey now. Cyril Hayes, numerous titles. West of England champion, West of England World Masters champion. Darts rep.
43.
Lives and breathes darts. First time in Indoor League. Billy Leonard, now a full-time pro, was a track driver. And at last he's found that treble 20. He's been banging the 5s.
140.
5s and 1s, but there he found it. 140 scored. Bill beginning to turn on the heat. Cyril Leonard, how will he respond? Cyril Hayes, rather. That's 80.
83.
Bad luck. Treble 1.
95.
Hayes from the Wurstel country of the West. Slipped a bit, that's the one.
41.
Bangs them in hard enough. Billy Leonard, well, a marked man at the moment, being the 1976 News of the World champion. Lots of players have refused to play him.
43.
One well-known player, in fact, said he wouldn't play Billy because his socks were too tight. Cyril Hayes of Taunton. Well, Cyril wants a big score. He's 150 back trailing.
100.
It's a ton, still a long way behind. Bill Leonard wants 180, so he wants to keep it deep and crisp and even.
40.
40. 234, Cyril Hayes. Not so many now, 60 scored. That's 2. Can he get the third one?
140.
140, really super darts. Bill Leonard wants 140. Wow. Lots of ways to get this 20. He now wants 120. He wants 60. He could have done with that treble first
100
time.
scored.
Gets a ton, leaves himself double top.
And Cyril, you require 94.
94, so 3 18s, double top. That's 12, yes. 82, he wanted 3 14s, he just missed it.
46
Playing so well and trying so hard. Double top for Billy
Cyril, you
Leonard
require 40.
to wrap up this first game. 2 10s he wants now. Just inside 2 5s.
35
He's
scores.
missed it. And Bill Leonard, that is a surprise. Cyril Hayes
48.
wants 48. And a real chance for the first surprise of this tournament. Double top he wants, and that's just next door. 2 1s and 2 19s he wants, and he's missed that.
29 scored hard lines.
Ooh.
And Bill requires 5.
5. Bill Leonard.
Too many,
And
Bill.
he has busted, and that is a great surprise. Cyril Hayes.
19.
19 to rip. He will probably go 3 and 2 8s, I would think. He has 3. He wants 2 8s. Are we in for a sensation?
So the first big upset as Leonard goes out. We've another game coming up now, and this features a former News of the World champion, Peter Chapman, and John Lowe, who recently won the World Masters crown. Lowe won the first leg. We joined the second with Chapman at the hockey.
Pete Chapman, the man with the carpet on his chest.
60.
Let's get 60. So looking at the scores now, Peter Chapman has edged ahead by 90s odd. Lowe has the hockey very, very close this one, then. That's a single 20.
$41.
41. John Lowe not on peak form. 241, Peter Chapman. That's a 60.
81.
81. Chapman gradually edging ahead. He wants 160 now, so he has got a shot with his next 3 darts. John Lowe wants 294, less these. There's 2 singles.
60.
60 scored.
Peter requires 160.
160, 60-60 double top. Let's see what he can do. That is 160. He wants another one. That is the second one. He wants double top.
Yeah!
Shot out. Hey! 160, 2 doubles and a double. The boys. Peter Chapman giving thanks, but that really was super darts.
So that brilliant finish makes it 1 apiece. We join the decider with Chapman at the hockey again.
After that sensational finish, straight in again in the deciding leg with a 60. He finished on 160.
100.
Comes back with a ton. Well, psychologically, that must be a blow for John Lowe. Let's see how he will respond.
$85.
Well, had a trouble with his last start. Trouble there. Peter Chapman. Remember, 501, subtract. Must finish on a double. That's another one. Treble 20.
100.
Another ton. That's 2 tons there for Pete Chapman. John Lowe now. Back to the wall. Dramatic atmosphere here already. 80 scored.
100.
Scores a ton. This is Chapman. Hasn't missed a ton yet. Going to this time unless he does something pretty spectacular. 25 scored.
Oh, 26.
26. Will that let Lowe in? He's on 316, so he ought to really creep into the lead here. 20 scored. Scores 60 though. That takes him into a lead by just about 20. 19 ahead, but Chapman has the arrows. 20 scored. 40.
60
scored. John Lowe absolutely poised this preliminary round, 1 leg apiece, and really absolutely neck and neck in this deciding leg. This is Lowe. 21. Looking for the treble.
22 hard lines, John.
So now Peter Chapman in the lead and beginning to emphasise authority in this one. 20 scored. That tremendous finish in the second leg really seems to...
40 unlucky.
Though luck like that won't help Peter Chapman. 40 scored. So John Lowe is 60 adrift and needs a big score to get back as we come to the final rundown of this preliminary round.
100.
That's a ton. That's useful. 175 going for Chapman. 175, so there's no shot out here to leave a double anyway with these 3 darts, but he'll want it big and odd to leave him a reasonable shot.
John, you require 134.
134 then for John Lowe. Let's see which way he goes. Go for a 60 for a start, one would think, and no, it's a single 20. It's a single 20. It looked like a treble. He wants 54. He scored 80.
94 scored.
These tops. So down the pressure on Pete Chapman. He wants 115. John Lowe wants double top. 115 going. He's come down. He's got 3 2s. He was looking for 3 15s, 45. So he can't finish. He's got 57. 6. He's got 52 he wants. And
75 scored.
He wanted 52, he's got 12.
John
So now
requires
it's
40.
all on the double tops. John Lowe wants double tops for this first preliminary game. Leg and leg. This could sort it out. 3rd dart.
So Chapman joins Phil Hubbard and Billy Leonard as spectators. Next week, we'll be featuring the quarter-finals of bar billiards, Danny. And in the last 8, would you believe, is a woman. She's Vivian Shepherd, All England Ladies Champion in 1975. Al Siddiq.